I would like people in their own research and so on to try to learn more about this aspect of our history that took place in 1699. Not only Catholics, but particularly Catholics, because it is part of the history of the Roman Catholic Church in Trinidad.
The year is 1699, and Trinidad is still under Spanish colonial rule. A series of undertakings by the colonial government have not exactly gone to plan, including the encomienda system, whereby the indigenous people were obliged to either pay tribute to the local heads of the colony or provide labor. For various reasons, this and other subsequent systems unraveled, and the colonists needed to find another method to maintain their rule. In steps the church. Having seen notable success in neighboring Venezuela, missions were implemented in Trinidad with the focus of converting the pagan Amerindians and subtly subjugating them. This set the stage for the events that would forever be etched into the history of the community of San Rafael in East Trinidad.
In the literature, it's referred to as the Arena Massacre, right? And normally when you speak about that, you're speaking about the governor and his party and the missionaries who were killed. But what I would like to bring attention to is that in the reprisals, that quite a number of indigenous people were killed as well. So therefore, if we want to speak of a massacre, my point is that we look at the entire thing of the lives that were lost coming out of this tragic situation.
Amidst rising tensions at the Arena mission, mission head Father Esteban de San Feliu constantly antagonized the indigenous converts and threatened to report them to the governor, who would harshly punish them if they did not obey Father Esteban's instructions. Cultural clashes further fueled the dissent experienced at the mission. Added to this, the indigenous members of the mission received word from their compatriots from the southern missions that new governor Don Jose de Leon y Echales was much more severe than the previous, and that he had scheduled a visit to the Arena mission. He was set to arrive on December 1st. This prompted the group of indigenous members, led by one called Bustamante, to devise a clandestine plan which led to the killing of Father Esteban and 3 other Capuchin missionaries and a subsequent ambush of the governor and his traveling party en route to the Arena mission. After word returned to the capital, San Jose, skirmishes ensued, and this led to the eventual corralling and execution of 22 indigenous people who were thought to be involved in the killings. Other reprisals ultimately claimed the lives of many more of the indigenous. At the San Rafael Roman Catholic Church, macabre relics from the tragedy stand as enduring reminders and continue to feed the law and traditions within the community. Bone fragments, believed to be that of 3 of the missionaries, lay encased in the wall of the church. Roughly 2 miles away, though, lies the storied site where the chain of events are said to have occurred.
I mean, when you look at the whole thing from an economic point of view, a historical point of view, that sort of thing, that if we preserve it as a heritage site, it is preserving our history, and it is one that can help people in the area to be highlighted, because I'm sure there are skills and talents in the San Rafael area, and therefore if people come to visit the site, that sort of thing, we can look and see as to how, in going forward, how can we utilize that both from an economic and a social, right? So more kind of a socio-economic standpoint.
Tucked away in a thick and serene forest, the heritage site is a mere stone's throw away from the Arena Reservoir. The clearing, well maintained by members of the San Rafael community, bears little evidence of that fateful day, but according to legend, beneath our feet may be the final resting place of some who once called the Arena mission home. Signs, a plaque, what appears to be a grave marker, and an unfinished chapel put into frame some of the narrative of this historic site. Still, there's a prevailing sense that much more of the story lay waiting to be unearthed. I'm Khary Roberts, giving you a glimpse into the paradise we have right here.